Alright, what is up YouTube? It is Le Bon Moustache here, coming to you with a super duper old game. Um, Dark Age of Camelot. A couple reasons I bring this game up. One, it's amazing. It's one of the first games that introduced true realm versus realm, 3-on-3 kind of server style combat. One of the first MMOs really to kind of push that forward to the front lines. The other one would be Shadowbane, but it was a much different style of MMO. Um, Another reason I bring this game up is in development from I believe the original directors and developers of Dark Age of Camelot comes City State Entertainment's Camelot Unchained, which is supposed to be very PvP oriented, very the three realms Midgar, Hibernia, and Albion. It's in alpha, and they're doing an alpha test tonight. They're working on their group stuff, but I can't stream that. Like when you log in, big bold letters top of the screen: "Do not stream or share this." So boo, I can't share that with you, but I can share, and I have been getting back into um, Dark Age of Camelot. I'm working on account issues right now, but I'm on a trial account, and it's old. It's definitely an old game. The graphics are 15 years old. You can definitely see that, and I know if you watch any of my other videos, graphics are super duper important to me. I can kind of forgive Dark Age of Camelot, where I don't give other games a pass, and it's probably nostalgia or something, but I can give Dark Age of Camelot a lot of passes, even though the graphics are kind of bad. They're not, well, they're cartoony, but I mean, for 2001, they were amazing. The gameplay's still solid, in my opinion. It's slower than modern MMOs, but it's to be expected. It's, again, a 15-year-old MMO. It still is one of the few that is on the pay-to-play. They have trial accounts. I think they go up to like level 20 or something. I'm not 100% sure. Or no, it's days. The reason I said 20 is that mine's good till the 20th. And you get all the access to all the classes. They pushed updates out to it, like there's classes I haven't seen. They've reworked the quest to get people back into it. They've reworked the controls. It's a classic go to here, kill 5 things. They've really changed it up by, give me a second here, adding, hold on here. Boop. Do. Adding NPCs that send you directly to dungeons. So like in Albion, there's like a 10 to 18 dungeon. So it just ports you there, you get quests, and you can just go. There is, and it's going to be a little loud. So here's your 3 realms. We're going to go ahead and go to Midgard right now. As you can see, I already was kind of playing around, and the screen's going to blank a little bit. So again, because the game is older, it's not happy with window mode. So I'm kind of still figuring out. It took me like 10 minutes just to get this running with everything. So hold on here. Can we? Okay, there we go. So as you can see, old school graphics. We're going to go into the options here real quick. And there we go. I'm going to crank all this down. That still doesn't sound like it went down. Wow, that's screwed up. Maybe it's only in the... oh, nope, there we go. So you have to apparently move screens. Okay, so hopefully you can hear a little bit better. So yeah, the game is very PvP, or what they call RVR, realm versus realm focus. Um, so they have battlegrounds where there's like a keep in the center. You can go do quests out there and go kill people and take control of the keep. And then when you hit level 50, there's open world realm versus realm, and that's where kind of the game really takes off. There's relics that you want to control. The more relics you have, the less guards there are to protect them. Um, the story is great if you're into Albion is basically King Arthur, Camelot, the Round Table. Um, Midgard is Thor, Loki, all that kind of stuff, and Hibernia is the kind of the Fey realm that the Arthurian lore kind of touches on a little bit. If you know any of it, like Tir na Nog, the city, that's the main city and things like that. So it's pretty cool. It's a rock paper scissors system. So and it's not just like Midgard hits Albion, Albion hits Hibernia, Hibernia hits Midgard. Um, if I'm in plate armor and you have a slashing weapon, you're actually going to do less damage to me, because in real life, if you take a slashing sword to plate armor, it just skims right off. But if you're wielding, say, a hammer or a throwing hammer, or some kind of blunt instrument, a club, you're going to do more damage to the plate armor. And piercing, I believe, is just straight. And there's different types of arrows. There's siege equipment. So like when you go up against a keep, it has a door, and you siege equipment, and you gotta like build a catapult to get the door down. They really thought a lot into their realm versus realm combat, and it's really, if you talk to old school MMOers, that is where they're going to have a lot of fun stories. If they're PvP oriented and whatnot, and you'd be like, hey, tell me about Dark Age of Camelot. They'll be like, oh, well, back in my day. So very, very cool, very, very innovative type things. So yeah, rock, paper, scissors, depending on what armor you wield, depends on what weapon the other person needs to get you. They're stealth characters, and only the stealth characters can climb walls when you get high enough level. It's a point-based system, so like when you level, you get 2.2 times your level in skill points, and then you have a tree that you can put those skill points in, etc., etc. Again, the graphics are old. This is a 15-year-old video game. Not. I know I give games a lot of crap for it. I can forgive Dark Age of Camelot more, mainly because it's a 15-year-old game. So sadly, we have nobody in the live stream. I was going to ask if anybody wanted to see anything. So let's see here. I already have a Shadow Blade. He's only level 5. We could do a warrior. That could be fun. A Thane is their version of the paladin, I feel. I mean, you worship Thor. I mean, who doesn't want to worship Thor? We could be a caster, throw fireballs off and whatnot. So you can summon and control undead spirits. You got a couple hybrid classes. Like, they go so far, you can only be a Valkyrie if you're female, which is lore accurate, you know. Sword, shields, and spears. They have unique combat style for each of their line. Their magic, Odin's Will, primarily uses Cone of Air. Okay. I think we're going to do something. I hope Thanes get heavy armor, because I love the look of plate in this game. We could just go straight warrior. Let's go ahead and let's do warrior. We're going to do random on our name because there's so many names taken in 15 years. I don't think they cleaned them out, to be completely honest. And we'll randomize. God, that facial hair is just awful. We're going to make him huge. Where's that? Hairstyle. Oh, it's all tied in together. Let's do the beard. There we go. And see, here's your actual attributes. So you can actually, back in the day, you had to put these yourself. To lessen that, they've just auto chosen them for you. So we're gonna go back into options. We're gonna put this up to 2 all the way, so you can, because the music's actually really good in my opinion, and the sound effects and everything else. So we're gonna see if this game actually continues to load. Yep, there we go. So here is the interface and everything, and they have custom UIs for it. I've never ever, even in my time playing it, I've never really messed with them. So I probably should at one time, because it probably makes life easier. So there's lots of little nuances to this game. Like that's like your teleport home. But to get to it, you have to right-click on it, and then, so if you go into info, it's like, oh, you could teleport this, can't be dropped, can't be sold, can't be destroyed. And then you drag your gateway down there. You automatically get bags. Here's all your bags. Here's your character and your paper doll. Here's all your stats and what you can do and all that. It tells you your base class and everything. Here's the social stuff, a list of commands. All our options. If I had a mount, when you die, you actually leave a gravestone, and you either need to be healed by a healer or go pray at your gravestone to get your constitution back. Like, here's your stats. Here's all your abilities. You always take sprint, so bada bada ba. I get sword, axe, hammer, and shield. I think we're using an axe right now. Where did I choose? Warrior? Viking warrior, yep. You got a compass because they basically tell you, hey, go south by southeast. You got the time. And you've got, so this is your, let's walk away from him. This is your hitbox. This is your hit points, or your HP, your endurance for doing stuff, power if you're a spellcaster, your experience bar, and then when you highlight somebody, their HP goes down there, and then like there's a face button. So if I walk over here, I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting hit in combat. That way it's a quick face. Okay, he's over there. That's a quest icon. You right click on them. Here's your quests, greetings, etc., etc. And yeah, it's one where you have to actually click on things. Crazy, I know. Book is optional quests. Talking about combat styles. And I can go bam. And stop attacking because we've fulfilled this, and finish. So A and D actually rotate the camera. E and Q strafe, and when you strafe, you move slower than you would if you run normally. Nice things in this game is it auto loots, so that's pretty cool. Oh god, there's, if for a 15-year-old game, there is a lot of stuff in this. I thought it was going to crash. So, here we go. Color of the enemy. Gray, green, blue, yellow, orange, red, purple. Pretty standard, like in most MMOs. Oh, there's no zoom with the the mouse button does not zoom. You actually have to hold the right click and zoom in. And you can turn around and look. But if I'm looking that way, it gets weird when I look. See, the camera auto turns to go behind you. There's probably options to turn that off. I haven't found it yet. Okay, we'll look at a journal. Oh, we gotta go kill wild boars. So yeah, we get some combat. And we run over here. And I think, yep, there they are. So wild boar is blue, so we know that that's not super easy, but not even our level. And boom, that's the leveling process. Well, the physical leveling of, so I have 2 skill points now. So when I go see my trainer, I'll be able to spend those skill points into things. And there we go. And maybe I should have done the guy who's Odin, who has spells and whatnot to show you. Or I could just log into my paladin later. Hold on. What do we got? What do we got? Ah. I think I need to kill third. And it gives you all your stats down here in the combat log. Like the wild boar did 4 damage to me. I did my smash perfectly, so when you execute one of your special moves, you get bonus damage. If I was using a weapon that if I'm using a slashing weapon against somebody who has plate mail, it would have been like -4 because they, that rock, paper, scissors is always enacted. So I run over here, be like, hey, what's up, bro? Choose plate mail because it looks awesome. Got another level. Go into our armor, go into our inventory and say plate mail. That was plate, right? Oh, that was chain? Oops. Is that the highest I can wear? Oh yeah, chain. So they don't have plate mail. I guess true to Vikings, they only get chain. Like chain is their quote-unquote heavy armor. Go over here to the warrior trainer and say, hey, what's up? Ooh. And she will tell us about the sword, the hammer, axe, the shield, the parry, the throw, and I'm done. I talk to her, and what do I want? Since I'm getting a shield, I probably want... Oh, I get 2. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to take the axe. Standard bearded axe. And if you have a dual glassing character, like a rogue, scout, something like that, the weapon has to say usable in left hand. If it's usable in left hand, you can dual wield it. If it does not, then you are kind of SOL. Okay, so specialization. We get 5 skill points. So I want shield, because I'm kind of tanky. And you can only ever put points in up to your maximum level. So, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to say axe. And I can't put any more points into it because I'm done, actually. We're going to say train. So we got a new shield skills. We go under shield. Endurance is high. Damage is very low. Target cannot move or take any other actions for 2 seconds. It's basically a stun, but we don't want to spam it. I have the itchiest nose on the planet right now. I apologize. Let's see here. Talk to her again. So yeah, it's your basic MMO, but I feel that the combat is... Whoa. That guy just looks cool. I thought the necromancers got cool pets. I am wrong. That is sweet. Okay, we're probably gonna make a bone dancer. I was saying something probably not important. Oh, the RVR and whatnot. Again, the game is 15 years old. The controls show it. The graphics show it. The gameplay does show it. It is slower than everything else out there, I feel. But I don't know. I feel I can give it more passes. Like, I would probably give this a solid 3.5 out of 5 stars. Just because, I don't know. I guess it's so polished. And again, it's old. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. They have housing. Took them forever to get it, granted, but they do have it in there. It's not the best that I've seen, but you look at WoW that has no housing, and if you're somebody into housing, then yeah, that's going to be a better selling point. The map is something to be desired, but I bet there are add-ons to fix that and whatnot. The quests are pretty self-explanatory, but they, like, go a short distance to the north. Like, they don't mark it on your map, really. They just say, go to the north, and then that's why you have your compass, and you figure out where your quest is. And we're probably going to level off this Grey Wolf. Come on. Boom, there we go. It gives you quest updates. You cannot increase your bag size. Oh, I'm still using my old stuff. What's, where am I? Yeah, small training shield. 2 wolf pelts. Small round shield. There we go. So weapons are also tied to levels, so as you see, if we look at my stuff, my weapons are blue, so they're a level or 2 behind me. If you try to equip a purple weapon, you can equip it, but you won't get most of the benefits from it. You want to keep your weapons orange to blue. Oh. And we go to Blackfang and we say, howdy do, and then we stun him. So, I mean, it's, again, basic MMO, but all MMOs are going to do, you know, fetch quests and everything else. But I think the level of customizability and the way that I think a company called Broadsword owns it now. It used to be owned by EA. You still use your EA login. I guess they're a subsidiary or something. Don't get me started on the debacle that is my account. I mean, I think it's a solid game. Could it use updates? Yes. Is there a new version coming out? Yes. It looks good. I know that doesn't sound super reassuring, but it's an alpha. So let's all remember, like, alpha games are not super polished. They're not super, you know, they are what they are. And I got into that because I'm a Kickstarter backer. But let's go. Here we go. Come on. I can't stream it for you. And I feel probably in 2 years it will be amazing, and it will be everything that the people that played this game wanted this game to be if it came out now. But yeah, I mean, the core mechanic is fun. I like the rock paper scissors aspect. As you can see, there are players around. It is somewhat lively. They actually have a co-op server where you could level, like, if you want to be a paladin but all your friends want to be from Hibernia, You can go to the co-op server, and you don't have to PvP, but you can all level together. They give you a lot of different options to enjoy the game. I mean, the replayability, even though, like, yes, an ARMS person from Albania or Albion is going to be very similar to a warrior from here, but the looks are different. Like, we get chainmail, they get plate mail. I have Viking lore, they have Camelot lore. You know, they get the plate armor, bucket helmets, all that kind of stuff. But you could still play two classes on two, or even the same server, because you can have multiple multiple classes or multiple characters from different realms on the same server. But their playstyles can be entirely different. So even like I have a 18 infiltrator, which is like the stealth class. I was out doing realm versus realm and was able to join up with two other people and just go around leveling, killing NPCs and killing PCs. So the game is actually alive. I wouldn't say hopping, because most of the players are max level, but at 18 I was able to get a group, so that's got to say something. So yeah, I think, like, all in all, I think it's a solid game still. I think its gameplay, while dated, still works. I don't think anybody has come close in an MMO to this style of PvP. And just the stats and the calculations that go into these guys' PvP. And just their ideas and whatnot. So I think when EA owned Mythic Entertainment, actually, when Mythic Entertainment started it, EA bought them out. They had something really, really good going on. And I hope and pray and you know, count my pennies that Camelot Unchained is really going to pick up the mantle of where this series, even lore-wise, left off, because there's just so much. If you're a big Europhile, like I am, the Albion King Arthur stuff is just golden. I know people who are huge into Vikings and whatnot, and, you know, Thanes and Valkyries and everything really, really appeal to them. And I know people who are into elves and all that kind of stuff. And even that, like, when the game was really, really big, like 2005, one of my main characters, well, actually, don't tell anybody, was on Hibernia. And it was the point-blank AoE guy. And I loved him in RVR. So I think, like, between the three realms, between all the race class combos, and that's another thing I like. They lock off classes to race and sex. Like I showed you earlier, if you're not a female, you can't be a Valkyrie. Completely, period, for Valkyrie lore from, you know, Norse. And I think that is something lacking in a game where, like, I want to be a troll stealther. Like, I want to be the tallest stealther there is. Like, well, I guess, but I can't really see that lore-wise. I don't know. I'm more anal retentive than most people for that kind of stuff, I feel. So now we come over here. We got to kill some more guys. We've got people for spamming for guilds. You probably can't see it because my portrait is over it, but there are people typing in chat like, hey, if you need a guild. So that right there tells me that, you know, it's not dead. And I don't even feel it's in a dying state. Where do I gotta go? The island by defeating the sentries and the commander. I have no idea where I'm going. Well, there's the commander, so... Oh my god, my nose, man. So we're gonna just finish up this little part of the quest. And... Oh god, pull 2. Shouldn't be... Oh, might be a big problem, actually. Oh, I already missed my hybrid class. I feel that their classes are unique and special, like the Paladin on Albion feels like a D&D Paladin is. Like, he can fight, he can use all the kinds of weapons. He has personal buffs and group buffs called chance, where like I can increase attack power or your strength or something like that. And he has like a heal. It's not very big, but I can do it, and that's awesome. You know, friars are melee clerics in cloth, basically. So think of kind of like a monk with a staff who can cast healing and damage spells. And I just feel like between all the class race combos, you're going to find something that is going to tickle your fancy. Let's see. I kind of have to wait. The only thing I don't like is if you don't have heals yourself, you can be waiting for a little bit. But what we could do... Oh, look at that big ol' axe. Let's see how this does. Come on. Ooh! This might go really bad. Might go really, really bad. Probably shouldn't have switched to the big weapon. The commander's gonna kill me. Unless... No, because you don't even get full HP on a level here. Oh. Hi, Mr. Commander. If he misses... No, RNG is not with me tonight. That's okay. You can see what happens when we die. Because it's going to happen, like, right now. So you get your release. You can release into your city. You can release into your house. You can release to your bind spot. It takes you time. If you're in PvP, it takes you even longer. So that's the warrior. He's pretty fun. I'm gonna go ahead and camp real quick though. That bone dancer looked cool. And I mean, warrior is just that. It's just I wear heavy armor and I hit things really hard, or I have a shield. There is endgame raiding, and there is endgame RVR, and there is crafting. Like you can craft anything. And last I played Dark Age of Camelot, the crafting was actually very viable. Like, you wanted crafted goods. But you can also craft siege engines or ammo. Like, if you're an archer, you go through arrows. Not only do you go through arrows, the types of arrows you need. You might need bodkins, which are sharp. You might need broadheads, which are dull, etc., etc. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. We can't be a bone dancer as a Norse. Be a kobold. Little little weird dudes. Bow Dancer is a pet caster. Calls pre-Norse god Bodgar. The heart of this class is that they are a pet caster who can summon more than one pet at a time at higher levels. However, they control only one pet directly, the commander. All the other minions are controlled by the commander. Interesting. I know for Albion they have a necromancer, and what happens is your pet, like you can't attack and everything, but you cast through your pet. If your pet dies, um, you like pop back into reality with like 2 health. You're very easy pick off then. Um, oh wow, a savage. Wow, they're basically a melee class that don't use weapons; they use their hands. That's pretty cool. Hunter's a bow class. Oh, they can charm animals too. Interesting. Um, Rune Master, Berserker. I don't know. I kind of want to try it. Let's try this Bone Dancer real quick. As you can see, I'm terrible with names. I usually just random. Apparently, we were lucky with the first one. Oof. That is a face only a mother could love. That's even worse. Let's go with that. Alright. Let's see what happens here. I do not know what is up with my nose today. Let's see here. Okay, I hate the fact I gotta redo this every single time. Sorry, guys. Down. Go down. Go over more. Go roughly there. It's never the same thing any time. In case we need to come back. What do we got? Bone Army. Darkness, Suppression, Bone Mystics. Wow. Okay. What does this do? Target takes 4 damage. Target takes 5 damage. Decreases strength. 5 damage. 4 damage. Wow. Cast and sprint. So what quick cast does is when you're in combat, you can't cast spells unless you have quick cast up. So damage. Damage. Debuff. Damage. Damage. Dot. Okay, this will be interesting. This guy can only wear cloth. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna skip all that other stuff we've already seen. Apparently I need to do the dishes. Already done. Okay. So this one... Yay! Oh, wow. Okay. Those spells eat up a lot of power. Let's hope we get our pet here now. Now that we've leveled. Oh, I gotta go over here. Get that cool little torch, because this is an old game, you can't adjust the gamma in it. Couple levels. Let's put our shirt on. How do we look? Ugh. God, he's got some like weird scarring. Oh man. He is ugly. Okay, let's go over here. Hey dude. Give me the commander guy. Get a staff. Awesome. Darkness. Spell contains a variety of cold-based damage, swell dexterity debuffs. Bone. What does bone do? Tell me what bone does. I get no explanation on it. Oh, there we go. Bone army. Oh, yeah. That's what we want. We want bone army, man. Awesome. Strengthened pack. Target mission. Ghostly whale. Taunts the target. When do we get our dude? I'm not. Oh, what's that one? Summon bone darts. Summon a sub pet. Interesting. Oh, let's train that up. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Oh, here we go. Bone army. Summon bone boss. Summons a pet to serve the caster. Maximum level of 50. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. Could be worse. Bone grit. Oh wow. Dust dart, major dust dart. Oh, yes, increase my armor, please. Got a root. Man, I got lots of cool stuff. Another buff. Bet I can place that on him. Awesome. And I got another damage spell. Okay. Do I have to? Yeah, I gotta go talk to her again. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, got my pet window. Let's go kill some wolves. What do you think? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if this bone dude's any good. Probably gets pummeled in like 2 hits. Go get him. Oh yeah, he gets... Hater gotta be hating. Poke you with my stick. Probably help if I had the better stick on. There we go. Let's see if we drop that on him first. That doesn't help. stay there. Oh! Yay! I leveled. Let's see here. Bone Army. Sorry. Stacks. Boom. Jesus. Easier to drop him and summon a new one. Alright, bud. Go get him. Oh, I'll buff you. Buff his thing, or nope, it's only self. Oh. Resisted it. There we go. Okay, let's get, I'm more partial to the melee classes myself, I'm feeling. I mean, it looks cool. Oh, he resisted, but he's dead. I don't know, I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if it's really a class I would play. Running. Let's see here. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say about Dark Age Camelot, and if you guys think it's a good game, or if you think it's crap, or anything. So you should probably leave comments on the video, maybe like and subscribe. That way you guys can see when I put some more out. Probably going to have a couple more come out. I don't know what game I'm going to do next. Talked to a couple of people and they said they've never seen this game, so they'd like to kind of like to see it, so that's why I'm talking about it. Swear to God, I'm gonna rip my nose off. So yeah, it's fun. I love it. Hopefully my account stuff will be worked out so I can actually like give them money, because I think it's totally worth it. Let's see, did we get anything cool for Bone Dance or Bone Army? Bones to Iron, target regains. Oh, I get a heal for him. Okay, I could see that. So yeah, I think we're gonna try maybe one other Midgard class. What time is it? Yeah, we could try one other Midgard class and go from there. Sadly, still nobody looking in the stream, or I would ask their opinion. But I guess it's dealer's choice then, at that point. God, he is so ugly. So ugly. Okay, what do we got? Spirit Master's kind of like a Bone Dancer, it's sounding like. Okay, Berserker, interesting. Let's see. Hunter. I know Scalds are the fastest in all the game. Kind of reading the stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen. Healing and combat magic. Could be fun. Or, let's go ahead and cancel out of that. And the realm. Let's go to Hibernia. Here's your elves, your Celts, Fireblog, Lucrine. Char are like wood people if I remember correctly. Oh no, Sylvans are wood people. Man, can't be much. Vampire. One-handed piercing weapon in his right hand while a one-handed piercing. Wow, y'all get one-handed piercing. Oh, and you cast magic in your left. Okay. So, again, you can only be Banshee if you're female. Makes total sense. Nightshade, Ranger, Veilwalker. Another pet class. If I remember correctly, the Eldritch is what I used to play. I know, Ranger could be fun. Shooting a bow. Let's do another magic class real quick. Make something super, super ugly again. That's fine. We're gonna make it tiny. Here we go. Yet again. Dude's name's Kilroy. So jealous of that NPC right now. And and gateway. You see me set up my UI so many times. Alright, what do we got? We have light, we have mana, Vacuumacy, Void Mastery. Magical bolt shoots towards the target, exploding on impact. I like things that explode. I have cold damage, okay. 40% slow. Actually very like the other pet class I was playing. It's a buff. This guy does hot, cold, and like negative energy damage. Wow, the kind of leveling music is different here. Interesting. Ooh. Here we go. Next spell will not be interrupted. There we go. Wow, the leveling sounds much, much different actually. Interesting. That's how it's done, boys and girls. Okay. I kind of remember why I like this character now. Bam! We are done. We got no loots. Oh. Need to find... God, I hate how he runs from the back. Totally forgot about that. Over here. Get our robe. Put our robe on. Yep, we're a dude in a robe. If I was my trainer, I would totally be in here. Oh, look at that! What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm done. Oh, dude, we're totally gonna take void magic. Who wouldn't want void magic? Void mastery. Let's see, lesser null. The target deals 0.8 energy damage. Oh, awesome. Can I have pulse? Oh, nice. Blast. Alright. Let's go talk to this guy again. Oh, we leveled again. Look at that. We got another shield. Just more powerful one. Oh god, we fell into the... There we go. And boop. $29 damage. Roll everything down. And we're stuck behind the door. Because we're little. Okay, derp-a-derp, journal, northeast. There's the Banshee trainer. Running, running, running! Where are the wolves? Aha! So... Boom! Targeted area of effect. Well, please stop. Please stop. Yay, okay. So, now we just got Black Fang. Nice. Anything good? Racers. Probably get one more level off this guy. I don't know. Vampire trainer. Okay, no really, like, you just look silly. Huh. Do you say hey? Oh, haven't leveled up yet. Ha ha ha. I am somewhat silly, apparently. Do that. There we go. I got level 5. Let's see here. Ooh, stun. Another shield. Get a new. He's got damage spells all over the place. Alright, let's go kill a couple guys. Give me your buff, bro. Da 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 da. Swim. Right. Oh, that hit everybody. This is a terrible idea. Yep, that was bad. Oops. That was funny. So yeah, that's Dark Age Camelot. Again, I think it's an amazing game. I think more people should play it. I really do. Wow, this starting area is actually pretty hopping. So yeah, put in the comments if you want me to do a let's play of any game that you're thinking of looking at. And again, like I said, this is easily 3.5 out of 5 stars. Graphics and gameplay kind of chunk it down a little bit, but the RVR stuff, the old school feel of the game with upgrading armor and armor having levels, and just if you enjoyed games 15 years ago, if you enjoyed MMOs, this is a solid MMO to kind of go back to if you're tired of WoW and things like that. Definitely give Dark Age of Camelot a try. So, alright, don't forget to like and subscribe to the videos, and post any comments you have down below, and I will see you guys next time.